Hi guys, today I am here to give you a story time on why I decided to leave Liberty University. First of all, as a disclaimer, I am not bashing Liberty at all. It is an amazing university and I love it there, but I am on here to share a little of my experience and a lot of key reasons why I decided to basically vanish from there. So basically from the months of August to October, I thought the entire world of Liberty and I loved it there and I still do. Like, it's a great school. But yeah, from those months it was perfect. Everything was going good until basically winter break. So before winter break, I think December-ish, before we got off for winter break, I was just in a lot of arguments. I lost a bunch of my friends, and I think mainly is because we're extremely different, and I'm not saying that you're not supposed to be different, but it's how different I am from everyone there that I felt like very odd, almost in a way. And my plan, because of all of that going on, plus my mental health was kind of declining, and so were my grades, after October, I decided that I was leaving Liberty and that I was never going to come back. Until during winter break, I did a lot of self-reflection and a lot of time in the Word and a lot of very powerful prayer that I think really helped my decision to, during winter break, go back to Liberty. And so after winter break, I did return, but things from January up until the first part of February were going amazing. Like, my grades were so just straight A's. My class attendance was top tier, and my friendships were rebuilding. I really felt that things had really changed for the good. Until about the first part of February, I lost someone extremely dear to me, and after that, my grades slipped, and my class attendance slipped, and my friendships were falling apart all over again. And in absolutely no way am I blaming God for any of this. I'm just saying, like, things do change. But after that, that big loss, I had learned that I had a stalker following me for about a month, and campus police found surveillance footage of this 31 mind you, man following me since January 27th through February 25th. So that led me into an extremely emotionally distressed state. With all of that going on, I felt extremely alone, even though I had the support of my RAs, the campus police, and even my small friend support system around me. I still felt like I was alone in all of it. And even with all of that support and talking to my family members, I still felt kind of alone, especially being away at college alone. I felt like trapped inside of my apartment, and basically I decided to trap myself inside of my apartment because of how emotionally distressed I was. And my peers at school, a lot of them were telling me that I needed to calm down, that I was just being crazy and that I just needed to chill out. And for me, I could not chill out because basically I felt like reliving my childhood all over again, which, if you know me, that's not good at all. So I wanted to not think about that, and unfortunately those circumstances led me to think about a lot of the key points of my childhood, which led me to be even more emotionally distressed. Keep in mind, I was severely emotionally distressed at this point. So it was the fact of my mental health, like that loss, and that stalking situation were the main reasons I decided to just vanish, basically, which I basically did. I just up and left, and now I'm doing classes online, so I haven't forgotten about school, but physically I felt like I cannot be there at this moment with all of this going on. But there are also very, very, very much more bigger factors that I'm not really going to get into today of why I left. But those 3 reasons are the main reasons why I decided to put Liberty on pause. It's still just an amazing school. It's just, there's too much going on for me to physically focus in a classroom. I feel like I will focus better online, and I have been for the past week online for my courses. So I'm going to just put it at that it's a great school, but you really need to just look out for yourself, because you are so much more important than all of those things. And I just needed to take a break and remind myself of that again, because I really felt alone, and in a lot of ways I still do, but I do have an amazing family, an amazing support system, and most of all, I have God. And so with that, nothing like can bring me down. But one more main reason why this was a big key factor, I felt like the closer I got to God, the more the enemy tried to tear me down, and that was so evident in those situations. And I thought at first that it was God. Like, I'm like, why, God, are you doing this to me? But it's not that. It's the enemy trying to pull you away from what matters most, and that is your relationship and your love for God. And I have realized that in the past few weeks of getting out of that horrible mental state, that God does reign above all. And I've always known that, like, in my few years of following God, I've always known that. But it's just, when that stuff physically attacks you, it can be hard to get out of that awful mindset, and that was very evident for me. I could physically not get out of my bed and say what I'm saying right now, because I felt attacked and very, very, very weak because of all of that. But I still have a strong feeling that my journey with Liberty isn't over. It's just on a pause right now to get myself back in check. And like my roommates, I'll say for myself, they deserve a better roommate that they can actually just, that isn't me, because I felt like I'm so different than them, and I was a key person in the arguments, and I am extremely bold in kind of a bad way, but I'm grown enough to admit that, and it's something that I've been working on for years now. So not only that, but we butted heads a lot, but they're so amazing people, and I do love them very much. It was just a very bad timing, I think, for me personally. But yeah, those key mental health, that awful stalker, and then a bunch of those other things are the key reasons why I decided to leave. And now I'm going to focus on myself, and I honestly cannot wait for next year to see what it has in store. But for now, I'm just going to say take care of yourself, because that is really important, and that's what I need to do right now to thrive once more. And so that's a little about my experience. Still love Liberty, still an amazing school, amazing people, but your mental health does matter, and so take care of yourself first, because that is extremely important. So don't ever forget that. And I did repeat a lot of these words a million times, but if I figure out how to edit, maybe I will. But thanks so much for watching. If you did, have a good day. Bye.